We're super busy. Look, the back thing's not even on yet.
No, that's what I'm working on.
Dude, we already have Casey here. We already have Kelly here. We already have so many million.
$200 million, dude.
200 million people watching us as we speak.
200 million. Yes, it was 200 million of something.
200
million dollars.
I got so many
Dream
fans.
for All came out.
I got so many fans.
Yeah.
I love you all.
You love
I wish I could sign all your autographs.
Dude, he wants to,
I just don't have that kind of time.
The problem that we've been running into is we get so many people who join us that it actually melts the wires. And we have to replace the wires. Dude, what'd you do?
I'm always messing up.
Dude, you messed up again? You messed up again. Okay, so $200 million, the Dream for All program in California just came out. Kind of a big deal because they will give you up to 20%. 20% to buy that house. 20%. Now, here's the catch of this, and I'm mixed on this, and I'm in the business.
You're
I'm
mixed?
mixed. Yeah, I'm mixed on this.
Like a mixed breed?
Dude, you don't have to talk like that. That's
What do you
crazy.
mean?
We're going to get banned again.
Like a mixer?
We're going to get banned. We're going to get
Like a
banned.
DJ.
So, what do you think about this? The Dream for All, they give you 20% down. So if you're buying a $500,000 house, they give you $100,000. $100,000. But they don't give it to you. They don't give it to you. They kind of lend it to you like the mafia lends you shit. I mean stuff. They're like, hey, here's $100,000, but I want it back with interest.
Fast.
And I will take your house.
I will take your house. Well,
They don't say it.
Will
like,
they take your house, Lee?
Well,
will they
if
take
you
your house?
foreclose, guess who gets paid first?
Oh, yeah. IRS.
They'll take your house.
IRS.
They will take your house.
Not the bank.
I don't know how I feel about the program. There's a part of me like, hey, yeah, those nice mafia guys, they're going to lend you some money.
Like, you want 20
Yeah,
grand?
I know.
I'll give you
It's
20
like
grand.
Those nice, they don't want, not 20 grand, dude, 100. They don't want you in
whoa,
low.
Whoa,
in for a penny, in for a pound.
I'm not trying
Dude,
to keep
blood
up with
in,
the
blood
Joneses.
out.
I'm not
Dude,
trying to keep up with the Joneses.
It's blood in, blood out.
I'm just trying to get my
You don't
own
even
little
know.
place, man. For
even
me
know.
and my dog.
Dude,
My dog, guys, listen to
All right,
this.
tell me about your dog.
Okay, you remember the
We're
rat
about
bastard?
to hear about your dog.
Remember the rat bastard?
Oh, shit.
This
Okay,
fucking
you gotta
rat bastard.
You gotta frame it. Not
Son
everybody
of a-
knows.
Jess,
that you
I'll
have
answer
a
your
rat.
question in a second, Jess.
Did you name the rat?
No, I don't want to. This dude's pissing me off. He's keeping me
think-
up at
well,
night.
Who keeps you up? Well, let's see. Why don't we name him Gavin?
All right.
The rat's name is Gavin.
And when I catch him, Gavin's yours.
Gavin, okay.
Okay, so here's what happened.
You have a rat named Gavin.
I got it in my garage. I don't know
good.
where he's at half the time. Or all the time. Gavin Gruesome.
Yeah, so,
That's the
I
name
don't
of
know,
this
so
freaking
You
rat.
got a rat named Gavin.
Gruesome.
Yeah. By
Gavin
the way, rates are
Gruesome.
5.75 on the New American Funding website. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I told Jess I'd answer in a second,
Dude,
man.
oh, shit. Okay.
Now Jess
All right.
knows the answer.
Damn.
575, Jess.
All right, keep going.
There you go.
Anyway, I want to hear
All
about
right,
Gavin.
so this rat bastard.
Gavin.
I got this bucket trap that's supposed to walk in there and they traps them. I got these.
You bought him a
glue-
condo?
You basically.
Okay, good.
I got these glue
You
traps.
straight bought him a condo.
Yeah, I did.
All right, okay.
I got these glue traps. I got some cheap ones first.
Dude, I don't even
And then
know
I got
what-
some high-end ones.
Okay.
Then I got the old school rat traps. where
Back
they-
up. What is a high-end rat trap? I got to know what a high-end rat trap is.
Did I say high-end?
Yeah, you said you had some high-end ones.
Old school. I meant old school.
Oh, okay.
The old
I was
school
like-
rat traps.
I was like, you go to Macy's, you're like, hey, I've got Gavin.
It's
and
bejeweled.
we're not getting along anymore.
It has gems in it and gold. No, it's just the old school. I meant old school.
Yeah.
The old school rat traps where you set them
Those
and they
things are
just.
scary,
Yeah,
yo.
they just-
They're like, not the little ones, the little mouse ones. Those are
Yeah.
cute. First one you get one, oh, that's a cute. You
No,
get a
these
rat
things
one,
are serious.
They're scary.
The
man.
freaking
They'll,
thing
like,
is
break
this
your
thick.
neck.
It's
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
it's
yeah,
crazy. Anyway,
Okay.
so it's cold last night, so I let my dog in the garage to
Alright.
sleep because she's an outside dog, so she
Okay.
sleeps in the garage.
Alright,
Nice
cool.
cage,
Love
nice
your
little.
dog, no doubt. Good
Love
for
the
you.
girl. Love the
Right.
girl.
Love it.
So I set all these things in the garage because that's where it's at,
Okay.
and then I forget to move a glue trap.
Oh shit! Sorry, I haven't heard this story
So
yet,
I'm in
guys.
bed.
I haven't heard this story.
It's
You usually get it right
nighttime.
in front. All right.
It's nighttime. I'm
oh
in bed,
shit!
and my dad ears go off, and I'm like, I heard something. It
And you
doesn't
grab the 12 gauge.
So I walk downstairs and I see my dog. She's in the back of the yard. I can see her back there, and I'm like,
Right.
So I open the door, and here she comes walking up to me. It's on her freaking paw, man. This glue trap's on her freaking paw.
Dude, crazy.
Back to loans.
Back to loans. Yes, on the New American Funding website this morning we pulled the rates. 5.75. That's not your quote. That's the quote that New American Funding is putting out on the website. If you go to newamericanfunding.com and you say, what are today's rates? Well, you will see 5.75 for a 30-year FHA, a VA 30-year, and a 15-year conventional. Right now, conventional is showing 6.625 on the website. Not your quote. That's the quote that Numeric.
We should turn Wi-Fi off.
Everybody. We should. I turned mine. I did mine different. Mine's different there.
Well, I wonder if everyone's brought. Can you guys hear us? See us on
Can you
TikTok?
See us, hear us.
I know
There's a lot of
Facebook is
people.
fine.
Hit
Instagram's
the-
fine.
Refresh the feed.
YouTube's fine.
Okay. I went guest today just so it doesn't give me the
Dude,
problems.
we're guests. All right. So Jess has some questions.
Oh, there's a lot of questions
No, B.
here. Cool.
Lynn has questions. Is buying down the interest rate worth it, Lee? Is
B.
it
Lynn.
worth it?
All right, cool. B. Lynn. I hope you're still here. B. Lynn.
Lynn.
B. Lynn.
That's a cool name.
That is pretty cool. So, it's a mathematical decision. Don't let it become an emotional decision. So, the way it's math is, let's just say you spend $5,000 to buy the rate down. $5,000. And let's say it saves you $200 a month. Well, $5,000, $200 a month, that's not difficult math. In 1 year, it saved you $2,400. In 2 years, it saved you $4,800. If you're going to be there longer than 2 years, then mathematically it starts to work. But there's more factors. The other factor is,
Morning, Gabby.
do you think interest rates are going to go down? Because if they do go down and you plan on refinancing, then that might have been wasted money. And all the experts are saying, in fact, the Fed came out and said, hey, in 24, we expect a big decrease in rates. We expect to be dropping interest rates a lot in 2024. Between 150 and 275 basis points. That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yep.
So, is it a good
Huge.
idea? Maybe, maybe not. What do you think?
I think it's a case by case. So Lee and I both share that on our last finances we did buy down the rate.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a case by case. If I was buying right now, I would not. I'd wait for the refinance. I'd get in. Actually, I'm very happy. I talked to one of my really good friends, not in the industry. Talked to him this morning on the way in. He's actually in the construction industry.
Mm-hmm.
He actually introduced me to one of his employees and said, hey, they want to get a house.
Okay.
And talking to him, you know what he said?
What'd he say?
He's like, dude, I've been telling her to get into a house. She's waiting for the rates to drop. But he said, when the rates drop, the prices are going to go up. You're not going to be able to afford it. I'm
That's
like,
correct.
dude,
That's
people are
correct.
getting it. They're understanding.
That's correct. And right now, rates are 5.75 on the New American Funding website. 5.75. That's just today's rate, not your quote. This is the quote that New American Funding is putting out on the main website.
We're going to get to you, Javis.
Yeah, cool. We got all you.
One semi-good year, which is last year, 55, but this year is ending clearing 80. Do I have to wait to buy a house, or can I buy one now? So this year's done, okay? This year's done.
it's
You're gonna file your. We're in December, man.
We're December 1st
We're
right
in
now.
December. Oh, it's just the first of the month. Get your check and move on,
I don't know what you're quoting, dude.
dude. That's Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Is that Eminem?
I just said it's Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Okay, got it.
Is your dementia kicking in?
What?
Showtech, get him his medication. Okay, so does he have to wait? So the answer is not necessarily.
Yeah.
So we will factor your 80,000 this year, but you're gonna have to file your taxes. You're gonna have to file your taxes. So in the next month or two, file your taxes. We can get you in.
Yeah, make sure you file them correctly. Talk with us before.
Yes.
Before.
Yes.
Because contrary to what Chris just said, the year's not over. It's not over till December 31st.
It's over, guys.
Till
Done.
December 31st. There's a
Done.
technicality in this.
Technically, the dates count, but who cares about that?
Who cares? Who cares?
Okay, what next? 720, dude. Your credit's good.
720.
No debt.
Dude,
Javis,
no debt.
kicking
20K
butt.
down. Oh, you.
Okay, so
Okay.
last night after I realized my dog had this damn thing stuck to its foot.
What's up, KK?
Do you know how much powerful that glue is?
How powerful?
Dude, it took me a while to pull it off her because I slowly had to just pull it off. It's pulling her hair, it's pulling her paw pad, she's yelping every now and again.
Dude, you're hurting your dog.
And then after the fact, guess where all the glue went?
Where?
All over my hands.
Oh, that's great.
And man, it took forever to get off.
You should have clapped.
But you know what it didn't get? You know what it didn't get?
What?
A freaking rat.
You didn't get Gavin. You missed Gavin.
Man.
That was crazy last night. I don't know if you saw. I
Oh,
didn't see
tell
the
me
whole,
about it.
I didn't see the whole debate.
Did
but
you see Showtech?
Did you see Gavin
man, I missed it.
versus? So this is a crazy situation because it was Gavin versus DeSantis. Now DeSantis is actually running for president. For those of you who don't know,
Gavin's not.
No, he's not. Oh, dude, he started out by going, he's like, okay, I'm here to talk about how great California is and the Biden, what's her name? The second person in charge? I forget her name. I can't
Maisha?
remember. No, Harris.
Kamala.
Harris. Yeah. He's like, I'm here to tell you how great California and the Biden-Harris team have made this country. And I'm like, oh, you're kidding me. You are kidding me. And this was done on Fox, which is kind of right-leaning or all the way right, if you will, and moderated by Hannity, which is right-leaning or all the way right, if you will. And I give props to Gavin for showing up, because to show up in that territory, I haven't seen that since Trump went to MSNBC. That's
super
powerful.
cocky.
Yeah,
He's super cocky.
yeah. That's. I was pretty proud of him for doing that. Now I'm not happy with what he's done in California. I'm absolutely not happy, but it was crazy, man. These guys would shoot at each other, and they're two politicians. Now Gavin is smooth, man. He's slippery. He's good. He's good like a villain. He's like, move that.
He's like Dr. Evil?
Yeah, he's pretty. No, Dr. Evil's not slippery.
Sure he is.
He just
Put him in slime.
all right,
Slippery.
Let's do that, I guess.
Put him in some butter.
But it was crazy. He says, please help. Javis says, please help. We want to help you. Javis.
You got to call us, man.
You got to call us. We're ready here.
Nothing we can do over there. Text us.
We're
Don't call us.
burning up the lines here. Dude, it's burning hot in here. What'd you do?
I don't know.
Dude, what'd you do?
I
Interest
don't know.
rates on the New American Funding website right now. Right now. If you went there right now. 12/1/23 at 10:22 Pacific Standard Time is going to be 5.75. What? What?
Good stuff, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to go try and cool it down over there.
The wave is going to start rolling in. Well, it already has. The wave has already started. So the fear that I've tried to instill in everyone out there is that once the rates go down, the prices go up. And the reason why the prices go up is because a bunch of people come in to buy houses once the rates start going down. So what does that mean? It means that if you get qualified right now and you go shopping right now, there's competition, but the competition's small. Once the rates keep ticking down into January, February next year, flood of people are going to come in. The competition's going to be outrageous. So many people, so many offers, so many opportunities, but much harder on those that don't have the most amount of money, much harder on first-time home buyers. So you guys need to get in the gate now. Call us, text us, and we'll get you started.
Well, the very fact that they're showing 5.75, and by the way, this is a caveat deal. It's got little asterisks on it. You got to have a perfect credit score. You got to have a certain amount of down payment. You got to have a certain amount of DTI. That's what all the banks do, by the way. That's all the banks. It's all of them. When they give you this, hey, this is a great rate, and then they talk really fast at the end. Except for you, everybody else gets a good rate. You don't get a good rate. Everybody else gets a good rate. You don't get a good rate at all. So that's what happens on all of them. So they do. If you dig in, it will show you what it takes. It's 800 plus FICO score, unbelievably big down payment. But the very fact that this rate exists, they have to honor it if you meet that situation. They have to. Dude, you're not even on D&D.
I'm not
What's
even
going
on
on? Dude, you're not even on D&D. We got so many people. All right.
This was strategic.
All right. Strategeries.
I use
Are you doing
strategeries on this one.
You used to do strategeries for a living?
Me and Bush,
Who?
George Bush, he was the president of the United States.
He was. How many
2 terms.
He was 2 terms?
2 terms. We call him W. W.
W?
W.
In Texas, they still use the likeness of his voice because they're that popular.
Really?
Yeah,
They love
say
Bush
on
still?
all the commercials are like.
You know what,
and he
man?
does-
I've
it's
gone
funny.
back and forth
It's
on that guy
funny,
so
dude.
much.
I know.
So, from villain to
I
good
know,
guy
I
to
know,
hero
I
to
know.
villain. I'm like, I don't know what he is.
Dude, yeah, he's like Gavin.
No, he's not like Gavin. Gavin's evil all the way across, man.
All the way across?
All the way across.
Dude, you named the rat Gavin.
Dude, I'll freaking let's
you
go,
named
Gavin.
the rat Gavin.
Both of them.
You straight named the rat Gavin.
Both of them.
Dream for All program got released yesterday. The first, well, actually, the notes got released. They didn't give the full details, but they did say that it's a lottery program. And they're going to put your name in a big bucket, I guess, and then pull you out. I don't know how they do lotteries.
Like a bucket from Home Depot?
I guess. They're like, but I bet you, dude, because I understand politics,
Do you have a Home Depot bucket?
there's going to be, dude, you have a Home Depot bucket for Gavin.
He doesn't use it.
He doesn't use it. But I think this is what they're going to do. I don't know this. If somebody knows or works for the CalHFA, please correct me or don't, either way. But I think they're going to have a bucket for the most people, and they're going to have a bucket for the friends.
Should I give him my bucket?
And then they're like,
I'm
in
not
the bucket
using
for
it.
the friends, there's 3. So
Oh,
we're
you're
gonna
saying
start-
it's politics again.
we're gonna reach into the bucket for the friends and pull out only 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay,
I
these 3
see.
people won. Hey, nobody left. All right, let's go to the other bucket now, and let's see who we pull out to help here. I think that's how they do it. And they can
Maybe.
technically say it was a lottery. We put everybody's name into a bucket, and you won, or you didn't win.
Yeah.
Dude, somebody taught me this when I was first learning about stocks and finance, and they're like, "Do you know how many ways there are to scam people?" And I was like,
7.
"No, if you're smart, there's 7, there's 6. So if you're smart, it's not that easy to get scammed." He goes, "No, it's not." He goes, "I'll give you one right now that'll floor you. That will floor you, and it will be real, and it will be a scam, but you won't know it's a scam. There's no way." And I said,
What?
"Okay, how are you gonna do that? What are you gonna do?" And he says, "First thing you're
It's
gonna
called
do
tap water.
is," I was a stockbroker at the time, and he says, "Here's what you're going to do. You're going to pick 200 people, okay? 200 people, and you're going to send them a letter saying, 'Hey, listen, I'm going to give you your first 4 stock picks for free, and I will be 100% accurate. The 5th stock pick, you got to open an account with me for $100,000.' Okay? So you're going to take 200 people, and you're going to tell them, 'I'm going to give you winners, 4 exact winners, and the 5th one will cost you $100,000. You have to open a stock account with me.'" And say, "Okay, cool." So you pick ABC Co. and you say, on the 1st of next month, it is going to be up. Okay? So you take those 200 people, and you say, and you
First of
send,
the month, it's going to be up.
it's going to be up. So then you take 200 other people,
So another set of 200.
yes,
Okay.
and you say it's going to be down.
Oh, man. So you're right
So-
on one of these groups.
On one of these groups.
Okay.
So now the first group, all right, cool. 200 goes away. Now you got 200. They got, all right, you're right on the first one. You pick the next month. That 200 people, cut it in half. 100 gets up, 100 gets down. You were right. You lost it. You lost 100 people. The next month, 50 people are up, 50 people are down. Then you get rid of that. The 4th month, 25 people are up, 25 people are down. Now you have 25 clients that you go to, and you say,
That are
"I've
rich?"
been I've been right the last 4 times. If you want me to be your investment advisor, $100,000. If not, have a nice day."
Wow.
Now, if you're the guy going, "All right, good, all right, good, whoa."
Yeah, you're going to dump your
Whoa.
money in.
This is and when they taught me that, I was blown away by it. I was like, "Yeah, you're right.
That's a big
Is
scam.
that wrong? He's not technically wrong.
Well, he's technically not right either.
He's not technically right either. I think that's in the scam situation."
Well, I got a bigger
Anyways,
scam. I got a
tell me.
bigger scam.
Tell me.
That everyone's involved in.
All right, tell
that
me.
Everyone who has a job
The system's rigged.
where they say, "Hey, you don't have to write a big fat check at the end of the year to pay your taxes. We'll just take it every time you get paid. Make it nice and easy on you." Biggest,
I'm not going to participate in that
biggest scam ever played on the U.S. Americans.
scam. I'm not going to participate in that scam.
Please not participating.
I'm just not. Dude, if you realize how much taxes we pay, it's insane.
Oh, insane.
Insane. Well, let's just, in California, right?
Yep.
So your primary residence is in California.
Yep.
So highest tax bracket in California is what?
50%?
No.
Combined?
30, no, just
Single,
sorry,
38.
just go first Fed, sorry, 38. So 38. And then, what's the highest tax bracket in California for the California tax? 13. So 38, 14, 51% taxes, okay? So let's just say you're a high earner. How much do you pay 51% taxes? But you think that's it. No. You get up in the morning, you flip on the light. The minute that electricity starts flowing, there's a tax on it. You go use the bathroom in the morning, you flush the toilet.
Hey, man, why are you giving
The
everyone my
minute-
morning
dude.
routine? That's
Okay,
rude.
good. All right, you're right. Okay, he doesn't flush the toilet. All right, good.
Save money, no taxes.
No taxes. Yes.
I win.
No taxes. So the minute you flush it, there's tax on the water. Crazy. You buy the food. There's you start your breakfast. Guess what? There's tax on the eggs. There's tax on the orange juice.
Man.
There's tax on the electricity. Everything you do. Now you hop out of your house and you go put
Like
gas.
this?
Yeah, bloop, like that.
Okay.
You go put gas in your car. Unbelievable tax on gas. Unbelievable.
So I'm
tax.
getting to understand this here. So as long as I don't brush my teeth, flush my toilet, and I ride a bike to work, I'm tax free.
Probably.
All right.
Probably.
Taxes on the roads.
Man,
Yeah, there's
Showtech
ta-
guy's
there
killing
is
me.
taxes
I
on
had
the
a
roads,
plan.
yeah.
I had a
There's taxes
plan,
on the roads,
man.
Yeah.
That get
Yeah.
diverted for other uses.
Fine,
Yeah.
I'll keep brushing my teeth.
Dude,
You guys are
crazy. And then
insane.
that's like really low. We should do
Friday,
something.
I'm in
But
love.
But it's popping. Oh, that's right. It's Friday.
Friday, I'm in love, man.
Yeah. So, but then when you go buy bubble gum, you're taxed on the bubble gum.
This isn't
And then
bubblegum
you're
technically.
so this is now remember
this brought to you by
you've-
Eclipse.
you've been
They write
taxed
us
by
checks?
the federal government. You've been taxed by the state of California. You might have been property taxed, but now you have your money. And when you go use that money to buy gas, you get taxed on the gas. You get taxed on the food. You get taxed on anything you buy. And if you bring it down to what you're actually earning, oh my God, it's crazy, dude.
Do you know how many
Freaking
people?
crazy.
You know how many people don't understand that concept?
Most
Most
don't have a clue.
and they don't care either.
They don't
So
care, no.
so here's I actually ran into a person that said, she said it like this, and I didn't even tell her anything. She said, "You Republicans only care about not paying taxes." And then I'm like, first off, how do you know I'm a Republican?
Wow.
And then second off,
That's crazy,
and why would you call me that? Why would you just think I identify as a Republican?
dude.
And then second,
Didn't ask your pronouns.
I actually heard a thing where this guy said, if
You
I
just
get an
squirreled.
email,
Dude, you just squirreled.
he said if I get an email that it's actually Joe Rogan. If I get
Yeah.
an email that shows pronouns, I don't even reply to it.
Yeah.
It's just stupid. I don't play
It
that
is
game.
stupid, yeah. And that is the thing where if you want to believe in the Easter Bunny, then
What
have
do you mean
at it,
want
but
to?
I don't have to.
What do you mean want to?
See, I don't have to deal with you. I don't have to.
Okay.
I don't have to.
Then why are you?
Yeah, I don't know. Dude,
Why
I
are
get-
you sitting
probably
next
'cause I
to me
get-
on my show
probably 'cause I get
in
half
front
your
of
income?
millions of my fans?
Because I get half your income.
Why are you doing this in front of
Dude, I want you to
millions
make more
and
money.
millions of the
I want
Chris
you to
and
make
Lee
more money.
fans?
Make more money.
Side hustle. That's how you make more money.
Yeah, side hustle.
Mhm.
Yeah, side hustle.
I agree. How do you side hustle?
Dude, we don't got any. Well, there they are. So,
What does
we
that
are
mean?
doing digital marketing, which means you market things digitally.
What does that mean? What
Digitally.
is digital?
Digital means ones and zeros, binary code.
Did you just call me bi?
I called you binary.
Bi and Harry?
Binary code.
I'm a
dude.
hairy bi?
I don't even know what binary code is.
I'm not a Harry bi.
Binary code is just very simple. It's ones and zeros. That's it. Ones and zeros.
Those are numbers, dumbass.
You're good. I'm
See?
not gonna lie to you.
See?
You're good.
The world knows.
Dude, you're good. You are good.
The world
you're
knows.
Good. You're good.
So,
digital
side
marketing.
hustle.
Yeah. So you can do digital downloads, which means you bought something digitally. Digitally can be a course. It can be an entitlement.
Could be a watch.
Dude, I watched this movie on coupons.
Can it be a hat?
No, those are not. Those are physical products.
Oh, not physical products?
Digital products
So
is
you
not physical.
So if I do like an affiliate thing and I buy a
Yes.
product, is that not digital marketing?
That's not digital marketing. That's affiliate marketing.
That's affiliate marketing.
Yeah,
do
you're
you
messing
do that
everything
too?
up. Yes, we do affiliate marketing.
Holy smoke.
I know. What?
Man.
We get commissions from these things too, so it's kind of nice. I mean, it's not loan officer income.
Could be though.
It could be.
Could be.
Yeah, there's some.
Dude.
If you believe these people,
Yeah, I do. Some of them. Not all of them.
okay, tell
None
me.
of them. Well, I mean the one that I keep hitting on. The
Yeah,
Meg 40
Yeah.
G's in one
Yeah.
week, man.
You believe that?
Yes, I
You
do.
believe her? I
Yes.
kind of believe her too.
Yes, I do.
I kind of believe her.
Uh-huh.
I kind of believe her. So, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Why not?
All
I
right,
don't
back
know.
to
Okay.
Builder V.
Yeah.
What are the chances of refinancing an upside down property without any money out of pocket?
Okay, there's gonna be some bad news, Builder V.
I'm gonna leave. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you your 10 minutes. I'll be back.
I got some bad news for you. The odds on refinancing are almost nil. The only time I've ever seen that happen, Donald Trump did it. Donald Trump was upside down on so much real estate. He went to the banks and said, "Hey, listen, I'm Trump."
They're like, we know.
Yeah. He said, "I'm Trump.
We called you to this meeting.
You can either foreclose and take everything back and try and put it on the market, or you can refinance all my notes and trust that Trump will come back." You know what they did?
They refinanced.
They refinanced. So if you're Trump, I've seen it happen. But anybody else that is not Trump, never seen it happen. Yeah, probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
That's insane, man. That guy has that kind of brain.
That's
The banks
dude,
are like,
that was,
okay.
And by the way, if you wonder where to see this story, it's The Art of the Deal. You don't see it, you read it. But you do see it, huh? If you read the
this guy
physical
doesn't
book,
know how to. This guy's been listening to
audiobooks.
audiobooks. He
for
doesn't
so
know how to
long.
read anymore.
Dude, I read The Art of the Deal before you could do audiobooks.
I read the Art of the Deal,
It was a good book.
and
Pretty
I
good
could
book.
see it too with words,
Yeah,
with
you're
my
good.
eyes.
Oh man, you're tech.
Both of them.
You're high tech.
Well, they both work.
No doubt, you're high tech.
I used to wear glasses, but not anymore.
No, what happened?
I got LASIK.
Did it? Did it hurt?
It was
Weird, right?
uncomfortable from the light, but it didn't hurt.
And then after that, you feel like a miracle happened.
Man, I woke up the next morning and I could see everything.
And you're like, whoa,
Everything.
I am ugly.
Dude, I would never call you ugly. I would never call. I would say not very
Dude, you're
good
in the
looking
mirror
at
going-
all.
You're in the
but
mirror
I wouldn't
going,
call you
How
ugly.
did I ever get a girlfriend?
I don't know, dude. Why are you asking me these questions? I don't know how you get girlfriends.
Beauty challenge.
Yes, your beauty challenge.
You and Kip are gonna have a beauty challenge.
My pronouns are very and ugly.
I'm not answering your email. Me and Joe Rogan don't answer those emails anymore.
Interest rates are 5.75 on the New American Funding website. If you go there right now, you're going to see 5.75 on 12/1/23 at 10:36 Pacific Standard Time. Is Pacific and Standard the same time?
PST, huh? Pacific. I don't know. Is it okay? So no, it's Central Standard and
Pacific Standard?
Mountain Standard, right?
Yeah. Why did they put the standard word in there?
Mountain Pacific. I don't know.
Because what's Eastern?
Who created this?
I don't know,
Who's in
dude.
charge of this department
Well,
of the
actually,
U.S.?
it did make sense in the beginning. So in the beginning, when we used to have to heat houses with fire and stuff, they said, hey, listen, if you make the working time during the time when the sun's up, you don't have to spend as much energy to heat houses because everybody's asleep during the cold. So there's a little bit of logic in that. So what they
So that's
did
why
was
we
they-
don't work at night.
Yeah, weird. But that's what they said. Hey, all we have to do is change it 1 hour so that it's warmer when we get up because the sun naturally heats. And
So
then
it had nothing to do with the sun and the ability to see everything when you're working. It had everything to do with being hot or cold.
energy consumption. That's what they. That's the
So
concept of it.
the ability to be able to see wasn't a factor.
No, they use candles,
Wow,
dude. They're using candles.
Let me get this candle while I milk this cow.
You make the cow by candle?
That little. Well, if they don't have the sun's not up, how else would you do it?
know, dude. You're coming up with these stories.
You're the one that-
you're the one who
Amish
has the story.
land.
It's 5.75 interest rates on the New American Funding website right now. 5.75. That is not a quote for you. That is the quote that American Funding says.
Hey, you know who we
Everybody.
can talk about
Who we talk
100% that will never come back at us
Tell
because they
me.
will never hear this?
Trump.
The Amish.
The Amish.
We can make fun of them.
All right, good.
We can.
So we just start doing making Amish jokes.
Yes.
Good. What are the Amish pronouns? Ye and your.
The use of crack on that side of the table is not supported over here.
So I don't know.
You're
dude.
Jedediah?
Jedediah will beat your ass.
Oh, no doubt. That dude's the strongest man alive. Oh, man.
This
He's
guy
been using
doesn't
his...
use machines for
No,
shit.
he doesn't.
He
He's
holds
like,
the ground.
give me that cow.
He was, yeah. He puts the cow to bed by lifting him up, carrying him over there.
Jedediah don't play.
They laugh good one at a time.
He's got-
What are you?
Dude, they put up a barn in like a half an hour.
Yeah.
With
So just
their
remember,
hands.
if Jedediah comes after you, you're the one who started this shit.
Yeah, but how is he going to see it, dude?
I
He
know.
doesn't even have an iPhone.
I don't know, man.
He doesn't even have an iPhone.
I don't know.
He doesn't have
I don't know.
electricity in his house.
I see
He don't
these-
have the internet.
In some states, they literally take their horse and buggy everywhere.
Oh, dude, I didn't tell you.
No, tell me.
When I was in Vegas, not Vegas. When I was
They're in Vegas?
The
The Amish are like...
when I was in Vegas, Jedediah was rolling them dice hard. So, no, when I went to New York, we drove
Okay.
into Pennsylvania, and we
Okay.
drove through Amish country
Okay.
behind horse and buggies.
No
Like,
way.
literally.
No way.
One-way highways where you're like literally cruising at like 3 miles an hour because this one's full and you can't
No
pass.
way.
Insane, man.
That's cool. Now,
Very
let me ask
cool.
you. Now let me ask you. If you back up far, far away, is that a better way of life?
You know what they're not dealing with?
Pronouns, war, people, racism.
Keep it going.
They're not dealing with,
Homelessness.
yeah.
Traffic.
OnlyFans
No, they're
hoes.
creating the traffic. You Amish are my problem.
Amish are-
But yeah, none of that.
Is it better?
None
I
of
don't know.
that.
So if you back up far enough,
They're not dealing with schmoly schmans.
yeah, schmolishmans.
None of that.
Yeah, there's
None of that.
no.
They're not keeping up with the Joneses.
They're not looking in the mirror going, I wonder if I'm pretty enough today.
They don't make minimum wage and have a $2,000 car payment.
They do have to pay property taxes, though, right? I think they have to. I think that's the reason they go out and churn butter or whatever they do. What do they do?
They sell furniture.
Yeah, they sell.
They
a
make
lot-
the best furniture.
They make some badass furniture, man. They make some badass furniture. They probably chop that tree down with an axe too.
No, Jedediah's out there with his pocket knife.
He's out there with a.
I got it, guys. Don't worry.
He's with a pocket knife.
That he made,
Dude.
that he made.
Just remember, you came up with the Amish, and Jedediah's gonna beat your ass. Or Chris and Lee, he's Chris. That's Chris, Jedediah. He's Chris. That's Chris.
He knows. My millions and millions of fans have already told him.
I saw Matt Rife yesterday. Got banned. He got banned for something, right?
Well, he got
That's
in trouble
crazy.
because he talked about a...
Disabled?
No. He talked about what is it called when you cops come
Box?
and you're fighting?
Kangaroo?
No, if you're fighting, they call the cops. What do they call that?
Domestic
Domestic
violence.
violence.
Yeah,
Yeah. So he made a
definitely.
domestic
Dude,
violence
where'd you
joke.
come from that? Yeah, he made it. I don't even know what that was. I saw the stand up.
It was at the very beginning.
Dude, his Rife, his fan work is off the charts, man. He's really good on the cusp. His stand up, he's working.
He's not there yet.
He's working.
He's not there yet.
Everybody's got to do that, man. When you're a brand new
Yeah.
loan officer.
Well, I don't think
you
he
know
should have.
shit.
I don't think he should have had a special
Stand up?
yet.
You don't think so?
I think he's not. I
Yeah.
don't think he's ready.
Yeah.
I think he had an opportunity. It was so big.
And there's a check.
And a check.
big fat
well,
check.
there's that.
Dude,
Yeah,
big
there's
fat
that.
check.
He might be set for life.
Let's just face it. If you could roll back the hands of time and people were offering you the big money to go to a different bank, would you go?
Well, yeah.
All right, let me think about this.
Well, that's the Vanilla Ice thing. Vanilla
Vanilla
Ice
Ice, yeah.
technically sold out.
Yeah.
But now he's set for life.
yeah, but
Whether he's-
miserable.
I don't know that either.
I don't know. Well, he seems.
I don't know that either.
He's yeah. He gets mad at his old self, man.
Yeah.
He hates on his old self. He's like, I don't like that sellout
Well,
guy.
he's cashing the check.
Yeah, well, he's cashing the check in his brand new 5.0.
Ooh,
You see
I would
that?
take one
Actually,
of
he
those.
has a Porsche. He doesn't have a 4. He didn't even buy a 5.0 when he got really rich. He bought a Porsche.
Well, that guy's
I
talking
know.
ish.
I
All right,
know.
back to Manny.
All right, Manny. Okay.
828 credit score.
Forgot we talked about loans. Forgot we talked about the Amish and Jedediah beating your ass.
Hey,
Okay.
maybe I'll drive away. He won't catch me.
Which states are selling the most homes? Good question, Builder V. Good question. So,
Probably the one with most people.
yeah, well, California's the biggest state in the union, obviously. We're coming up on 40 million if we haven't touched 40 million yet. But because of the population, I would say California, followed by Texas, followed by Florida, and that's only population driven because even if the sales are down more, there's still a lot of people, still a lot of activity. So because of that, it happens often.
Yeah.
What do you got?
828 credit, 140K income. Want to buy second home with little money down. What
Little
are my
money.
options? What are my options? Okay, so second home, across the board, doesn't matter what happens or what you do or who you go to, you're looking at 10% down. That's
10%.
That's going to be your minimum down payment for a second home. And yes, we can make it happen with 140 G's and an 828 credit. So-
828 is amazing.
Oh, that's badass.
828 is amazing. You know how many people have 800 credit scores? A lot of people think they have 800 credit scores because Credit Karma told them, or Lower My Bills told them, or one of these places that gives you a free credit report. By the way, if it's free, it's not free.
What?
You're the product.
What?
Yep.
What do you mean?
Yep.
What do you mean?
If you're not paying, you're the product.
Hold on.
So wait a minute. How do you become the product?
So when I go to Starbucks and they give me a free puppuccino, you mean to tell me it was the $800,000 I had spent on coffee for that free puppuccino?
You're getting smart.
Damn it, Starbucks and
Dude,
Jedediah.
and people said you weren't going to be.
I'm pissed off
I said
today.
you're going to get some brains. I said in time-
Christoph is pissed off.
Christoph is pissed off at Gavin.
Gruesome.
At Gavin Gruesome.
Both the governor and the rat.
Dude.
They may be the same person now that I think about it.
For investment purposes.
Is
which
Gavin
state-
Newsom in my garage?
Gavin Gruesome's in your garage, not Newsom.
Oh, okay.
Newsom's not in your garage. And you're calling him a rat, dude. You're bold.
Rat bastard.
You're bold.
Rat bastard.
You're bold. For investment purposes, which states other than California would you consider?
Good question.
Yeah, I not only consider, but I have houses in Texas, New Mexico. I don't have any in Arizona, but Arizona would be up there.
What's up, Gabby?
I heard Virginia's good, but I don't own any property in Virginia. I have friends that own property in Virginia.
I'm doing a really cool one right now in Indiana.
Why can't I put 3.5% down, says, what is that?
Man.
Ashnamani?
Yeah, that's the one that I just gave 10%
Okay.
on the second home. Go ahead. Hit it.
3.5%
Hit it.
3.5% down.
Hit
So
it.
all loans are based off of risk.
No, this is the person that asked about second home.
I know, relax, dude.
Dude,
you need
dude,
to relax.
I
You need to
got-
let me get a sentence
This
out.
rat is just on my mind. I'm sorry, guys.
All right. So, all loans are based off of risk. If you're living in a house and the house goes upside down, the odds on you packing your family up and moving are pretty bad. So, you have vested interest. But if you have an investment property with 3.5% down and it goes upside down, you don't care because you don't have to move. You just have to stop making payments and let it foreclose. That's the reason that you have to put more money down on investment properties and second homes. Second home, same concept. Because if it's your second home, you aren't going to pack up your family out of your first home. So they want 10% down. There's the 3 categories in mortgage, which is primary residence, second home, investment property. They're all with the same spirit that we want to make sure that you don't default on the loan. You are less likely to default on your primary residence. Therefore, you can get away with less down. Anything else to say on that?
Yeah, the higher the risk, the higher your down payment. Pretty simple. Back to the thing yesterday with Newsom and DeSantis. Was there anything inside of it that you caught that was a good argument? Okay, back to the question. Sorry.
The second home will be my primary home. Well, in that case, it's not a second home.
Boom.
It's your primary.
Boom.
And all you have to do is say, hey, listen, my primary is no longer my primary because I moved from here to there. Now, if you're trying to game the system, which a lot of people are always trying to do, did you get that? You believe that?
The people are trying to game the system?
They're trying to game the
I
system.
think this
all the
person's trying to
time.
game the system.
All right.
But I'm going to live in it.
Yeah, I'm going to live in it.
Wink,
Yeah.
wink.
Wink, wink. I'm going to live in it. Trust me, bro. Just trust me. No, trust me. Trust me. So, like, this one we get a lot because I do a lot of VA loans. The guy's like, hey, I have a VA loan. Can I go get an FHA loan after this? Wink, wink. And I'm like, well, they're both government loans, and the government talks to the government. So here's the rule on it. Sometimes you can, but it's not an automatic. If you move over 100 miles, that makes sense. But if you have a VA loan right here and you bought the house across the street and you're like, hey, I had to move for work purposes, that's bullshit. Yeah, and the government will catch this.
What if it's a different city?
If it's a different city, still a 100-mile rule.
Damn
because,
it.
yeah, in California, you can go from San Bernardino to Riverside in about 4 blocks. So you have to have a good reason. Now, if your job moved you from Southern California to Northern California, well, that's a really good reason. You can say, hey, listen, my FHA was over there, but I can't live there anymore because my job moving to Northern California. Can I get a VA loan, or can I even get another FHA loan? In certain instances, you can even get another FHA loan. So if it's actually your primary residence and you're moving from your other one, then probably, yeah, you could do 3.5%,
Oh.
so it's not a second home.
That's Autism Manny. I just got that. Right? That's what it says?
I don't know, dude.
Autism
You're gonna
Manny?
get us banned again.
That's
You're
what
gonna
his name
Dude,
is.
that might be Jedediah. Jedediah's coming for Chris, man. Jedediah's gonna beat your ass.
I'm just going to drive away.
You're gonna. Yeah, you're right. They don't even have bicycles. Do they have bicycles?
No, it's a horse.
Horses are fast, man. A horse can go 25 miles an hour.
Not faster than my 1978 Pinto.
You're right. If it's running,
If it's
you're
running,
right.
if it doesn't explode.
you can probably beat it. What's up, KY?
So Autism Manny, maybe you can do 3.5%. We're gonna have to look into your file, look at your first house, figure out where you want to buy, maybe.
Yeah.
But the only way we're gonna figure
Yeah.
this out is if you call us.
Yeah, and don't call it your second home until we absolutely know it's going to be your second home, because it's a category, and once you open up that category, you're going to fall into that set of guidelines. Let's make sure that if we can do primary, we prefer to do primary.
Gabby wants to know if you're voting for Trump.
What?
She said that right there.
Dude, what's up? Voting for Trump? I don't get the chance to vote right now.
It's because he's not a legal citizen.
But give me a choice between what we have now and what we used to have. I was doing a whole hell of a lot better under what we used to have. So that's,
Many more people got
that's-
houses in that.
Yeah,
In that.
we did pretty
term.
well during those years. Yeah, there was some good.
Builder V, your opinion. Do you see the market crash, and what will it take for it to plummet?
Builder V, no, not gonna crash. No, it's not.
Why
going
do
to
you
crash.
say that?
Not going to crash.
It crashed 10 years ago, and
It
there's a
did
crash every 10
It
years.
Did crash.
It's
It did
supposed
crash,
to.
but it's not going to crash. There's
Why?
no way.
But why?
There's no way.
But why?
Well, I listen to this guy. His name's Logan Mashami. He's great to listen to. And there's a lot of people like, hey, the market's going to crash. You should wait till it
Dang,
crashes.
those guys are saying the market's going to crash too. Those guys at the
Yeah.
top.
They're like, hey, it's going to crash. The market's going to crash. So Logan Mashami says, hey, listen, people have a 3% rate, 4% rate. They're not walking away from the rate. They're not going to do it. Before that happens, you have to have an unbelievable unemployment situation. And then people have to exhaust all of their savings. It's different than 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. The reason is because they were upside down on their houses. Right now, people are not upside down on their houses. and for them to walk away from their house is more expensive. So the only way that we would crash is if the unemployment rate went ridiculously high. I mean, ridiculously high. And it stayed there for a prolonged period of time. And then you can, the first thing that'll happen is credit card defaults, because that's where the easiest way to stop. I'm just going to stop paying my credit card. The second thing is automotive defaults. I'm just going to stop paying for my car.
Which is huge right now.
It's, both of them are pretty huge. And then the third thing is mortgage. But here's the catch. The catch is I have to walk away from my $3,000 mortgage and then go rent for cheaper, but I can't. You actually cost more for those people to rent than it does to stay in their own home.
Yeah, we're at $3,000 rent is affordable.
Yeah,
And if
right.
that's
where
your
we're at,
mortgage, you ain't moving.
Yeah, you ain't moving. Anybody with a like $2,000 mortgage, $2,500 mortgage, cheap, just to get a rental will cost you $3,500. It'll cost you more to move than it will to. So you aren't going to walk away. That's the point. And in order to have a real estate crash, people have to get foreclosed on their properties, and it's not happening. It's just not happening. What would it take for it to plummet? Unemployment at 6% for 2 years. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. Nope. The Fed already came out last week, and because they spoke the way they spoke, they said, hey guys, there's a big board of people at the Fed, and they're like, hey, we think we're not going to raise interest rates. We could, but we think we're not going to because things are going, they're kind of going okay, but we could. Now, if you were an odds maker in Vegas, 98% they're not going to raise December 13th.
You can create that situation in Vegas.
They do. I have it. They actually do have it, yeah.
So what is it?
98%.
Okay.
That's where I get it from. Yeah, 98%. There's 98% that the Fed will not increase the rate. Well, that's a big deal because if they're on the pause, the minute they admit to the pause, rates are going to start coming down fast. Mortgage rates are. We're already at 5.75 based off of what the last Fed notes were. And the Fed notes basically said, hey, we're not going to be raising rates. We might actually be lowering rates. And then in the Fed notes, they said, in 24, we see a range between 150 and 275 basis point drop. 150 to 275 basis point drop is huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Huge. When that happens, all of a sudden, all the pent-up demand. What's pent-up demand?
It's all the people who are waiting to buy.
Are there a lot of them?
Thousands, maybe millions.
As soon as those guys can afford, boom, all these people are going to come in. With that much influx, if you follow the numbers, we don't have the inventory. Well, that many buyers, no inventory, what happens to the prices? They skyrocket. Once they start skyrocketing, then people go, hey, I'll put my house on the market again, but that means no crash.
Yeah. Builder V said, why would home price fall if everyone is making good money and employed? Exactly.
Yeah.
It just adds to the argument.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
and unemployment's getting way better all of a sudden.
And we hear all the time, Builder V, we hear this like all the time. They're like, hey, I'm waiting for the crash. There's going to be a big crash. And I'm like, no. I follow some pretty big guys in order to get my opinion. Barry Habib's one of them. Logan Mashami's one of them. Barbara Corcoran's one of them. I listen to all of them. And then I factor in how many applications am I getting? How many loans am I funding? What's going on in the business? All that stuff, we factor all that in. And when we factor it in, I'm like, there's no crash coming. There's not. In fact, mortgage applications, what's happening on your end?
Increased. Huge.
Like how much?
Being honest and realistic, probably. Give me a timeline.
In the last week. Have you doubled?
300%.
300%?
Probably 300.
300% applications more than we used to get. 300%. Now, bear in mind, we're pretty public. We get a lot of applications through our link. You can go to our top of our profile and apply for a mortgage at the top of our thing. And we get those applications daily. We get people on TikTok saying, hey, can I go buy a house if I just tell you what my income is? And we laugh.
Sure.
We laugh. Yeah, sure. Go buy a house.
Tell them I said you can.
Yeah, tell them I said you can.
All right, got a question here.
Okay.
I want to purchase a house with a co-borrower that already has a mortgage. Cool.
Congratulations.
That's not a question. I think what you're saying, though, is if you can, because they have a mortgage. And the answer is yes. So as long as there's enough money, it's all about how much you make versus how much you borrow. If there's enough money in it, yes, you can add that cosigner. You can get yourself a house.
You okay? Kip?
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay. All right.
Lisa, I want to buy a house. I have bad credit. What should I do first? Thank you.
First, you should go to realestatewrap.com. Just go to realestatewrap.com, and all of your answers will be answered. All of your questions, all of your answers will be questioned. Dude, that's the opposite. I'm about to go through the upside down here. All of your questions will be answered, or all of your answers will be questioned.
We call it dementia.
Dementia. So we do have to find out where your credit score is, and the only way we'll actually know your credit score is if a licensed loan officer pulls your credit. Don't believe Credit Karma. Don't believe Lower Your Bills. Don't believe all these places for mortgages. Those guys are
Wow.
great for credit score, but start with us. There's an application link at the top of our thing, or call us. You could call us, commercial time. If you need a badass loan, you need a badass loan officer. Call Chris and Lee, the badass loan officers at New American Funding. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. So we will help you.
Mr. Cabrera said he was talking to a lender and he was telling him that he needed 25% down payment. That's the COBAR question. So
Okay.
I see what you're saying. Probably should get a second opinion. Call us. Let's
Yeah.
see if it is that. If that is
Yeah.
true.
If you go to a doctor and he says, "Hey, I know your thumb's hurting. We want to cut off your arm." Probably get a second opinion.
Yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't just go with the guy and say, "You know what? If that's what you said, then let's do it. Just cut it off. Just do it." Yeah. Yeah. Second opinion, give us a call. We'll tell you if you really need.
Well, I was shooting videos this morning, and one of the questions that someone had asked is, "How do you pick a good loan officer?" Okay. How do you pick a good loan officer? What
That's
would
a
your
good
answer be?
question. It's a very good question. And now that we are very public, this is a very good answer. If somebody's willing to put it out there and they know their guidelines enough
That's a good answer.
to get shot at by other loan officers, because I'll tell you what, the loan officers shoot at us like crazy. They're like, "Hey, yes, you can do that. No, you can't do that. This is the code. This is the guideline. Fannie Mae says this. Freddie Mac says this." And they're shooting at us. They're shooting at us. And every once in a while, they'll catch us. Rarely. Because we do a lot of loans. We've done a lot of loans. But they will. And if you have a loan officer who's not afraid to put it out there, you probably got a good loan officer. You probably have someone who knows what they're doing.
Standing in front of the world.
Yeah.
How much factors is outside foreigners buying homes affecting prices? Talking about like China buying up all the farmland.
China. I can't do it, man. China.
What is that?
That's Trump used to go
Oh.
China. Used to go China. Well, you know what happened in that debate yesterday? They have forbidden. I think it's forbade.
I didn't see it.
Forbade. They forbade. Dude,
Is that even a real word?
I don't think so. I think they're messing with us. Forbode. Oh shoot. Forbade, forbidden, whatever. They just didn't let them. They don't let them do that. So there's some states that aren't letting China buy any real estate.
What?
No,
What state?
You know who Governor Noem is? Governor Noem? I forget which one. I think she's South Carolina. If I'm wrong, catch me. But Governor Noem, she's just said, "No, China, illegal. You can't buy in our state." And I think Florida's doing the same thing.
Wow.
So, how is it affecting things? The cash buyers do come in. There are a lot of them in California. Cash buyers kind of run the roost. Rule the roost?
I don't know these.
Dude, I don't know these
sayings.
words either. I'm just gonna make them
I-
up.
I grew
So
up
they
here.
just run the rule the roost in California. So cash buyers, even New American Funding put out a program where we pre-qualify you and we give you the cash to go buy so you compete with these guys. That's how big the cash buyers were in California for a while.
What was that thing that Biden said? The horse-faced pony boy or something like that?
You're a lion, horse face, pony boy. No.
That's what I've.
Yeah.
That's what I heard when you said that.
Okay.
All right. How much? Okay. Salso Luna, what's up, man? How you doing?
They are the best. Call them. They help me. Thank you very much. We're here to help you. By the way, if we don't answer your call immediately, text us TikTok because we get a lot of spam calls, a lot of people trying to sell us stuff, a lot of signing agents. For some reason, we're getting a lot of notaries. They're like, "Hey,
What's up,
use
Gabby?"
me, use me, use me, use me, use me, use me, use me." And I'm like, "Hey, one real simple thing. I got to talk to you. I got to know you're good. I can't just send my client base to you because you exist.
So they have to take you to dinner first?
No, just talk with me. Do some good deals."
What?
Yeah, what? We don't work in New York, man.
I
We
work
wish-
in California.
We wish we could do New York. I love New York, but we can't do New York.
But if you moved to New Jersey
Yeah, we're trying to get everybody in New York to move to New Jersey.
or Maine,
Yeah, it's pretty much the same thing. I'm New Jersey, New York, exact same. I've been to New York City. I've been to Jersey. Same.
now you're gonna get beat up
I'm gonna get beat
by
up
people
right?
that have vehicles
You're right. And guns, right?
and guns.
Yeah, and guns.
And the
In
internet.
New York, yeah, and the internet. These guys- it's not Jedediah who should see me. I can't hop in a Pinto because they'll catch me. Yeah, you guys work in New York? No, we don't work in New York. I wish we did, but we don't. New York has special requirements, and we'd like to help you.
And your governor sucks.
Dude, who's the governor there now? Do you know the governor of New York?
Name? Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, you got to Google it. Ah, the last guy that
Show
left.
Tech Girl. Give me that name.
Oh, she's on it. She's on it right now. Anyway, the governor, the debate yesterday between Newsom and
That's it.
yeah, Kathy Hochul. Well, that's because the other person got ousted, man.
That person was.
They straight ousted. They're like, yeah, we're New York, but we can't even take you.
What was his name?
We can't even take you.
What was his name during COVID? Their governor?
I don't know, dude. I just spaced it.
Was it the governor or the mayor? I don't care.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
G,
Yes.
what's up, G? Dude, G, top G.
Right, top G.
I'm top G. Guy's
Talk like
guy's
a,
hilarious, man.
Give me some advice, top G.
Some advice. Top G. So interest rates today 5.75 on the New American Funding website. On the New American Funding website on 12/1/23 at 11:02 Pacific Standard Time. 5.75.
Boom,
Pretty
boom.
good. Yeah, pretty good. We're in the fives. Now that is a very specific file. It's not your quote. It's the number they're putting out to the world. And there's a little asterisk on it, like always. You can go down to the bottom. It says, you must have an 800 FICO score. You must put 40% down. I don't know what the rules are, but you can go see them.
All right, you ready?
Anyway, yeah. Are we wrapping up now? 6. Are we about to... Dude.
We're about to do this publicly.
Boom! We out. We've been Chris and Lee. That's Chris. I'm Lee. Great to talk with you. Have a great day.